So, how do you love my new beautiful hat? It's a very special hat. It is a magic hat. And inside my hat, I have something hiding. I wonder if you can guess what's inside my hat. Let's see. All right. No. Get down there. Shh. All right. Now, this is a very little bunny, and this is his first time, so make sure you clap when he jumps out, okay? Pretend to be surprised. All right. On the count of 3, let's all say abracadabra. We'll count to 3. Ready? 1, 2, no, not yet. It's 3. Okay. Silly bunny. All right, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, abracadabra! And there you go. There's our bunny. Hi, bunny. Hi. Are you excited to see everybody? Oh, yes, Buddy's very excited. He's been hanging out in a burrow, and today Bunny's coming to the library for something very special. Do you want to tell me what it is? All right. Oh, really? Oh, you're going to love this. We are here today to learn about bunny rabbits. We've got some stories. We've got a song, a poem to say together, and we're going to learn about real life rabbits. Are you excited? Oh, well, Bunny's excited, and I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let's get ready to go. Okay, let's sit. Can you give me 5? 5? There, good job. Come one, come all. It's time for Hattie's Magic Show. Let's read Hat Tricks together. It's by Satoshi Kitamura, and I'm sharing it with permission from Peachtree Publishing. Hat Tricks by Satoshi Kitamura. It's a rabbit in a hat, but it's not just any rabbit. No way. And it's not just any hat. It's Hattie the Magician. And this is her hat. So welcome everyone to Hattie's Magic Show. Now let's say the magic words with Hattie. Abracadabra, catacuraco. What's in the hat? Can you see? Something's peeking out. What do you think it is? Ta-da! It's a cat. What will be next? Okay, let's get ready to say the magic words. Abracadabra, catacuraco. What's in the hat? Look at that. Can you guess? What do you think is in that hat? And let's turn the page to find out. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's a squirrel. Oh my gosh, look how surprised the cat is. Ta-da! What is it going to be now for Hattie's next magic trick? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Abracadabra, catacuraco. What's in the hat? I think the cat looks a little worried. I love the cat. Ta-da! It's an octopus. Were you expecting an octopus? I was not expecting an octopus. I mean, even with the tentacle poking out. That's a crazy thing to have in a magic hat, isn't it? Wow. I can't wait to see what happens next. All right. They're all ready to watch the show. Ooh, look at that. What in the, is it a tree? could that be? Huh. Well, let's say the magic words together. Abracadabra, catacaraco. What's in the hat? Ta-da! It's a moose. A whole giant moose. This is some hat. Oh, all right. Okay, I wonder. Oh, do you see what I see? There's no way. That is a little hat. But look what's poking out. Okay, all right. Let's say the magic words. Let's say them together. Ready? All right. Abracadabra, catacuraco. What's in the hat? Ha! It was. Why, it's an elephant. Look at how that big elephant had squeezed into that little hat. Wow, Hattie has got some great magic tricks. Look how surprised the other animals are. Except, I think the cat's had enough. She is on her way out of here. I love this magic show. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Oh no, the elephant's stuck. Oh, ow. It hurts. All right, we gotta help pull. Hattie, help the deer. 1, 2, 3, heave, and look how hard the octopus is pulling. Kaboom! All fall down. Whew. Looks like the elephant's out now. Oh, look, the cat's coming back. Whew. Well, now the hat must be empty. Is it? Whoa! Look at what came out. Look at all the colors. Trees. A whole world came out. Wow. It's a whole new world full of friends. Look, another deer, another kitty, more squirrels, 2 elephants, birds, trees. 1, 2, 2 different octopuses, 2 different octopuses. Oh gosh, I can't remember. What a grand finale. Brava, Hattie. Bravo, Hat. All right. I think we need to clap for Hattie with that book. All right, get your fingers ready. Let's clap. That was a good story. I've got another puppet here, another bunny. Our next book will be learning more about real-life rabbits. We'll be learning a little bit about eastern cottontails. That's what we have here in Ohio. And I did a little bit of research and I learned some interesting things. Like I learned that our eastern cottontails don't dig very many tunnels. They don't dig their own big tunnels, but sometimes they'll use a woodchuck's tunnel. But they'll scoop out little indents to have their nests. They build a nest sometimes in your lawn or underneath some bushes to have their babies in. Not in a tunnel or a burrow usually, but dented down into the ground, and then they'll cover their babies up with fur and with soft grasses. Eastern cottontails can have 5 litters a year. That can be up to 9 kits in a litter. And if you want to know what we call a little baby bunny, there's a special word for it. Just like we call a baby cat a kitten, and a baby dog is called a puppy. A baby rabbit is called a kit. Kids are born with their eyes shut, and they just stay in their nest and wait for their mom to nurse them once in the morning and once again at nighttime. And the mama rabbit's milk is so nutritious and good. She only has to feed them 2 times a day. The rest of the time she stays away from the nest so that she doesn't accidentally give away its secret location and draw some predators to it. Because there are a lot of carnivores, a lot of meat eaters that would love to eat baby bunnies. So mama rabbits try to keep their location very, very secret. So it only takes the bunnies, the baby bunnies, 2-3 weeks to grow up and come out on their own. And once they're as big as an apple, they start coming out to eat grass. You might see baby bunnies in the spring in your own lawn. If you want to know whether the mama is still coming back to take care of her babies, then you can crisscross a couple of twigs over the top and watch to see if the twigs are undisturbed after 12 hours. It's not a good idea to take wild bunnies or baby bunnies to be pets. They don't do very well. They don't do well at all. It's really important to just leave them be, leave them where the mama knows where they are, and she'll come back, usually right when the sun rises and right when it's just about nighttime. HarperCollins Publishing has given me permission to share Pete the Cat, 5 Little Bunnies. It's by Kimberly and James Dean, and I think it's going to remind you of a certain 5 Little Monkeys song. I bet you'll recognize this tune. I hope you'll help me with this book. We'll read it together. Pete the Cat, 5 Little Bunnies. One night, Pete was bunny sitting 5 little bunnies, when all of a sudden, 5 little bunnies hopping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Pete called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more bunnies hopping on the bed." Does that sound familiar? Doesn't it sound a lot like 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed? I bet you know that one. But today, Storytime's all about bunnies, so we're going to be singing about bunnies. I hope you'll keep helping me. All right, get ready. We've got 4 little bunnies hopping on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head. Pete called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more bunnies hopping on the bed." Those bunnies do not look very happy, do they? 3 little bunnies hopping on the bed, and one fell off and bumped his head. Pete called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more bunnies hopping on the bed." 2 little bunnies hopping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Pete called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more bunnies hopping on the bed." 1 little bunny hopping on the bed, and she fell off and bumped her head. Pete called the doctor. The doctor said, "Put those bunnies straight to bed." Whoa, look how big those words are. I think that doctor was tired of getting phone calls. So, Pete and the 5 little bunnies hopped right into bed. B is for brave. B is for bold. B is not just for bunnies. That's what we learn in this story right here, the bold, brave bunny. It's by Beth Ferry, Chow Hon Lam did the illustrations, and I'm sharing it with permission from HarperCollins Publishing. The Bold, Brave Bunny by Beth Ferry, and illustrations by Chow Hon Lam. T2 the bunny lived in a very small burrow with his mother and his father and brothers and sisters and aunt and uncle and cousins. There were so many bunnies, it wasn't even funny. When he turned left, bunnies. When he turned right, bunnies. When he turned the pages of his brand new book, more bunnies. A is for anteater. B is for bunny. The baby bunnies were beside themselves. Ah, we're famous. We're in a book. We're awesome. Oh, they loved the book so much, they ate it. Oh, yes, indeed. And they giggled as they gobbled it right up. Oh, no. T2 told his mama, but it was always the same. Be nice, be patient, be a good brother, T2. And he tried, but oh, what he wouldn't do to get a break from all those bunnies. Now that's it. He would break out of the burrow. There were so many bunnies, no one would even miss him. T2. It was the littlest bunny. Come back soon. T2 nodded. I will. B is for brave. B is for bold. B is not only for bunnies. Look at this. I want you to watch the pictures. There are secret animals hiding in the pictures. Can you see what animal this is? Look at it. What do you see? Can you see an elephant with a big trunk and a little bitty tail? Keep watching. T2 might see some more. Soon, nothing looked familiar. Everything looked different. Oh, it was wonderful. What does he see here? What do you see? Did you say lion? That's right. And in the morning, T2 saw amazing things. He took out his notebook and he began writing and sketching and creating. He would make a new book, his own book. He traveled by sunlight, by starlight, by moonlight, by flashlight until his book was done. It was time to head home. Let's see if you can guess these animals. First animal, the second animal, and the third animal. We've got a zebra, a hippo, and a giraffe, all made out of trees. T2 was tired and hungry, and lost. He hugged his book tightly, wishing for a carrot, wishing for comfort, wishing for bunnies. T2 turned and he saw his mother and his father and his brothers and his sisters and his aunt and his uncle and his cousins. There were so many bunnies, it was actually funny. From the tips of their ears to the fluff of their tails, they made a chain of bunnies that led all the way home. missed you," the littlest bunny said. And Titu realized he had missed them too. He held up his book, Titu's Book of Animals. Look! The little bunnies were beside themselves. Oh, look how excited they are. "You're famous! You're awesome! You wrote a book! Oh, we're so lucky," said the littlest bunny. "Lucky you belong to us." And Titu realized he was lucky too. Because B was for brave, B was for bold, B was for belonging, and there was nothing better than that. The end. Thanks for sharing that book. Now, I want to encourage you to find some paper, find some crayons, and do some of your own squiggly tree pictures. See if you can try and draw an animal and then have somebody guess what you're drawing. It's more fun if your drawings aren't very good, because then you get really crazy guesses. Like when my husband tried to draw a frog, but we all thought it was a cat or a dinosaur. It can be really silly. I hope you have fun playing with that.